These are the 3 best solo drops for Chapter 6 that will guarantee you the best loot going into endgame without landing in a major POI.
First drop spot that I'll be looking at is like the samurai house on the north side of the map. It's right here. And as soon as you land, you pretty much want to either get a gun if we're contested, but if not, we can just go straight down to the slurp truck and get 100 shield, so your max health straight away. After that, you want to go into the building. I think there's like 5 chests in here. And there's also a guaranteed katana spawn, which is really good if you don't find a void mask. I think the void mask is better in solos, but having the guaranteed katana spawns just makes you have a safe form of mobility.
After you loot the house, you can head to the west side of the building where there's a guaranteed elemental chest. This chest either drops a boon or a mask. The mask isn't guaranteed to be a void mask, but it's still good. After you loot the chests on the outskirts of the POI, you can come into this fenced off area where you can cap your brick pretty much instantly. All these bricks give you about 150, so your brick can pretty much be capped in about 30 seconds.
And once you farm your brick, there's more chests on the outside of the POI that you can go around and get. After you loot all the chests, you can see that you have guaranteed max shield because you haven't had to pop any, and the guns are also very good. After that, you pretty much just want to come over to this sprite spawner, I call it. I'm not too sure what it's meant to be called. But what you want to do is search the nearby sprites, and depending on what you want, if you want the either fast pickaxe, like you run faster with your pickaxe out boon, then you can grab the air sprite. Or if you want to heal in water, then you can grab the water sprite. In solos, if it's like a surge lobby, I think the water sprite's better, but otherwise, you might want the air sprite. So you pretty much just grab the sprite, bring it to the spawner, and you'll get the boon, and also, I'm pretty sure, a purple weapon. Make sure you're boxing up while doing this, though, because it does put you in an animation. And as you can see, we got a purple gun. You get the sprite back as well, and then you get the boon. Once you have looted the shrine, you can come over here. And someone looks like they've landed here, but if you want, you can farm the tops for metal. They haven't been already taken, some of these already are. Otherwise, this building is also good metal. And if you want to cap out your metal, then pumped powers is like all pretty much made of metal. So you can quickly go over there. And these fences are really good. I don't know what that guy's doing, but these fences are like cap you out pretty much. Or you can go inside this building here. And these blue central generators will give you around 30 metal per part.
And now that you have capped metal, you can pretty much just farm wood and then focusing on your positioning to win the rest of the game. The next drop is this island split on the southeast side of the map. What you want to do is land on this island because it has the most chests, and you can fish for heals and then rotate to the other islands for extra loot. Once you've gotten the chests on the outskirts of the island, you want to loot the main beach. This drop has 11 barrels, so you don't need to pop any shield. As you can see, there's also 2 katana spawns, which is good if you can't find an Oni mask. And the best part about this drop is you can fish, which is really OP this season, as shield fish are really easy to get.
I'm pretty sure if you don't actually fish in the holes and you fish in just the open water, you have a higher percentage of shield fishes as well. As you can see, I've very quickly gotten 2 stacks of shield fish, so I can pretty much just drop all my shield, or I can just pop it now before I go to the other island, which I might do now quickly.
After you loot this island, you want to go to this dock as there's another 2 chests that you can get before you go to the island with the house. Now that you've looted the dock, you can head over to the island with the house. This island has really good brick and 6 more shield barrels. Inside the house, there is 3 more chests, including an elemental chest that you can get either a boon or a mask from. Make sure you practice this drop so you can loot it as fast as possible, as max spilling zones coming quick.
Final drop is in this corner of the map. What you actually want to do is land on this turtle here, and on this turtle you get a guaranteed elemental chest. You have a sprite spawner, so later you can get any sprites around. And as you can see, I've got 3 barrels, a chest, a fishing rod, and then another chest here. Once you got that, you pretty much want to come down and just loot the outskirts of the turtle. As you can see, there are sprites around, so later on you can go back up to the sprite spawner and put it in to get that water or air boon.
If you're happy with your loot after looting the huts on the outskirts, you can go to the gas station to farm metal. Otherwise, if you continue going around the outskirts, there is more loot. Once you're happy with your loot, you can head over to this gas station for metal. All the walls are good metal, so you can get max very quickly.
As you can see, I've very easily capped my metal, and now we can just rotate zone. Unfortunately, out of all those chests, I didn't get a katana or a movement item, so I pretty much just want to go to any major POI and see if there's any leftovers. But yeah, from these drop spots, you can just guarantee enough loot to win the game.